Hello, Professor Warsi here. Do you ever struggle with expressing yourself in writing using the correct word? In colleges, students are supposed to have a very strong vocabulary base, but there are 20 core academic words that you need to know so that you can write well when you write essays for your professors. These are the words you should be using because they're the most frequently occurring words in the speech and writing of native English speakers. So these are the 20 words that we will learn together. Stay until the end, and then you will have acquired 20 words, their definitions, and sentence examples, along with some synonyms and antonyms. Okay? Let's get started. The first word is analyze. It's a verb. And it means to examine something carefully in detail, such as analyze the data or analyze the argument. So consider these two examples. The two sentences show you how the word analyze is used in sentences. A synonym is another word that has a similar meaning. Examine means to analyze also. And the opposite, the antonym, is to ignore. That is the first word. The second word is approach. It could be used as a noun or as a verb. And approach means a method or way of doing something. We all have our own ways, of doing things. The examples are, this is a new approach to teaching, or researchers approached the problem carefully. A synonym is method, and an antonym is avoidance. Approach, the opposite is avoidance. 3. Area. It is a noun. An area is a field of study or subject. Biology is my main area of interest. This area requires more research. Field is a synonym, and an antonym is detail. Assess. Assess is a verb, and it means to evaluate or to judge something. So I am a professor, and I assess my students' essays. Teachers assess student progress. The study assess the results. A synonym of assess is evaluate, and an antonym is to guess rather than assessing. Assume is a verb, to believe something without proof, without knowledge, without evidence. We just assumed. We should not assume the results are correct. The author assumes readers understand the theory. A synonym is suppose, an antonym is to prove. Very good. The next word is authority, which is a noun. It means an expert or reliable source. Some examples are, she's an authority in linguistics. The article cites academic authorities. A synonym is expert, an antonym is amateur. 7. Concept. And concept means an abstract idea. The concept is difficult to understand. Students must learn key concepts. A synonym is idea, and an antonym is fact. Context. Another noun. What does context mean, you ask? It means the situation or background. Words, for example, when you speak in words, or you write using words, the context should be correct or appropriate. Words must be understood in context. The historical context matters. Okay, what is another word that has the same meaning as context? Background. What is the opposite word? isolation, an antonym. 9. Data. Data is a noun. I'm sure you have heard of this. Everybody knows computers now. Data, database, data. I'm collecting data. It means information collected for analysis. And if you remember, the first word we learned today is analyze. The data support the hypothesis. Scientists collect data carefully. Synonym is information and antonym is opinion. Derive is a verb. When we derive, we obtain from a source. The theory is derived from research. Benefits can be derived from practice. A synonym is obtain. An antonym is lose. Distribute, which is also a verb. To distribute means to give out or spread. Surveys were distributed to students. Resources are evenly distributed. A synonym is spread, an antonym is collect. 12. Establish. This is a verb. It means to create or to set something up as a foundation or an organization. The study established a clear link. Universities establish academic standards. A synonym of establish is create. An antonym is destroy. All right? Function. A function can be used either as a noun or a verb. Function means the purpose or role. The function of the introduction is to explain. This theory functions as a framework. Synonym is role. Antonym is malfunction. How are you doing? I know this is a lot of information for you to process, but we are only learning one word at a time. We have done 13 words. There are 7 more words. So be patient. Stay with me. We'll get to the finish line together. 14. Identify. It's a verb. Identify. To identify means to recognize or name something. Students must identify key points. Researchers identified several issues. The synonym is recognize, and the antonym is overlook. 15. Interpret. It's a verb. To explain meaning. Results must be interpreted carefully. Readers interpret texts differently. A synonym is explain, and an antonym is misinterpret. 16. Method. It's a noun. It means a systematic way of doing something. 2 example sentences are, the method is clearly explained. Different methods produce different results. A synonym is approach. An antonym is randomness. Principle. It is a noun. Principle means a basic rule or belief. The principle applies to all cases. Scientific principles guide research. A synonym is rule. An antonym is exception. Very good. Process. It's both a noun and a verb. Process means a series of steps. And you've been taking lessons with me for a while. Learning is a long process. Learning does not happen in 1 week, 1 month, or even a year. It takes a long, long time to learn. Data were processed carefully. A synonym of process is procedure, and an antonym is result. Okay, 19. Respond, which is a verb. The noun is response. Respond. Respond is to reply or to react to something. Students responded to the question. The system responds quickly. A synonym is react. Antonym is ignore. Wow, we have come this far. We completed 19 words. There's one last word left, and it is significant. It's an adjective. Okay? And I think it's significant that you have almost completed the lesson with just a few more steps left. Significant means important or meaningful. The results are significant. There was a significant change, very important, meaningful change. A synonym is important, antonym is minor. Okay, so now we need to practice, right? You learned 20 new words in academic writing. Now you need to practice what you have learned. So fill in the blanks. There are 5 sentences, and you see the 5 words on the right side: significant, derived, assess, context, and analyze. So put the words in the right sentence, each one of them. Pause the video, complete the lesson, and I will show you the answers. One is analyzed, 2 is assess, 3 is context, 4 is significant, and 5 is derived. So that is 5 out of 20. We have 15 more words that we will practice. Let's try this now. Okay? You've done exercise 1, so exercise 2 should be easy for you, not that hard. One is method, 2 is data, 3 is establish, 4 is identify, and 5 is assume. Okay? Did you get most of the answers correct? Good job. Let's do 2 more and we'll be done. Exercise 3. Synonym match. Match the word with its synonym. So there are 5 words there: analyze, significant, approach, interpret, and authority. And under options on the right side, there are 5 options for you. Match the word with its synonym. Pause the video. There's one more exercise after this. So let's do this together. 1 is D, 2 is B, 3 is E, 4 is A, and 5 is C. All right, use the correct word from the list to complete each sentence. You see 7 sentences and 7 words. Right? Distribute, function, principle, process, respond, area, and concept. Okay, complete each sentence uses one of the words from the list. One is distribute, 2 is function, 3 is principle, 4 is process, 5 is respond, 6 is area, 7 is concept. Okay? Very good. Did a great job. I'm really proud of you. You've completed the lesson, and now we're going to end this lesson, but I'm giving you a comment challenge. So now that you have learned 20 new words, I need you to accept the challenge. I have not given you any words. You may need to review the lesson again to do this exercise. 5 sentences with a blank space. Put in the blank space a word that completes the sentence. grammatically correctly. All right. So thank you for taking this lesson with me again. I have more lessons coming up, so keep practicing, keep working hard. If you rise to the challenge, if you take the challenge, you do the exercises, and you want to know if you got the correct answers, write in the comments, okay? Write your answers in the comments. You may have a question you can ask, and I'll reply to you. Okay, take care. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.